If you love Baltimore sports, you'll love WNST.net.
Let's go right now. I'm ready.
I don't think I can arm wrestle. I'd thumb wrestle.
No, you can't do anything with me. Beat you in everything.
That's not true. That's not true. I do have an Oriole hat on. That's a fact. All right. You said there's opponents this weekend. Are you watching these games? Are you really?
NFL playoff football is like the best football there is. So I usually watch Sunday night and Monday night, or I tune in to them a little bit. I don't watch any college football. Maybe I'll catch a bowl game or two, but NFL playoff football, that's as good as it gets. And I'm not going to eat pizza. I'm going to eat a pizza. There's a difference between eating a slice of pizza.
Right.
I'm going to eat a pizza.
I would know.
And watch the game.
Right.
You know,
I usually eat more than
normally,
one.
I have one slice of pizza a week. That's like my treat.
Really?
Slice, yeah. I'm going to eat a pizza and watch all the games.
Well, I like that.
Domino's, thin crust.
I don't think that competes with a sponsor of ours, so we're okay.
Whoops. No.
Really, I mean, like, are you watching them wondering who you're playing next? Are you watching them with, like, the scout's eye of, I need to know this about this player? Or are you just watching to enjoy football?
Well, as a student of the game, I'll be watching the game just to see high-quality football, to see just masterful football played, great coaches, great players. And just as a fan of the game, I'll be watching. Now, if it's an opponent that we're going to be potentially playing, like the Denver game and the AFC games, the Texan game, I'll be watching that with a little bit of closer eye. I might even take some notes and look and see what they're doing, which I tend to do, and I'll share my thoughts, whatever, with Coach Harbaugh, Coach Rosberg, if I'm watching a game that we have an opponent that's coming up. And but other than that, I'll just be watching strictly as a fan. And it feels good to watch football as a fan, just to sit there, and it just has nothing to do with you. You're just going to sit there, you're going to watch. It's the NFL, it's the greatest game in the world. And people make such a big deal out of, oh, Pittsburgh this or Bengals that. But if there wasn't 32 teams, if there was only one team, then we wouldn't have this beautiful game that we have. So I love the rivalry, and just people get all crazy over it. It's just, we're here to celebrate the game of football more than anything. So I can't wait. That's what I'm going to do.
Would you want to play Pittsburgh a third time?
Absolutely. Who wouldn't?
I think that's worthy of a clap.
Who would? You guys don't want to see us beat Pittsburgh at M&T Bank Stadium?
That was what I was looking
You want to see us beat Pittsburgh? You want to see us beat the Texans? Absolutely, Pittsburgh. They did it to us in 2009, so let's go and do it to them. They beat us 3 times. Let's go and sweep them. It doesn't matter. Nameless, faceless objects. That's what they are.
As a football player, when you hear things from the media...
Sorry, I worked out a little while ago. I'm a little bit hyped up tonight.
Did you have like a Red Bull tonight?
No, the show was going nice and smooth. And everything was easy.
I killed it.
And then somebody yin and yang got all messed up, and ding and dong showed up, and here we go.
Who's ding and who's dong?
Ding and dong. Before it was yin and yang. And
Wow.
yeah.
B.A., when you hear things, I mean, hear this in the media all the time, and you just mentioned it. In 2008, you played Pittsburgh 3 times. They beat you 3 times. But you hear these ideas that really don't make any sense other than, hey, it sounds good. When you hear something like, it's really tough to beat a team 3 times, and does that resonate with you that as dumb, or, I mean, it just seems like something that's really people say without really having anything behind it.
Yeah, I mean, people try to find something that's going to be comforting for them, or whatever situation they're in, or whatever they're trying to, whatever their motives are. Oh, it's going to be hard to beat a team 3 times, but it's been done. Teams do it. So, I mean, it's an opponent. We obviously have something on them if we beat them 2 times already. So, I mean, if we got to play the Bengals again, or if that's, I don't even know if that's possible. I don't think it is.
Not in the next round.
Okay, so we got to play Pittsburgh again, then let's bring it on. That's the greatest game in football, so let's give it to the fans 3 times.
It's just really nice to not be thinking about an opponent this week. Like, you don't have to worry about anything.
No, I'm thinking about my damn Domino's pizza. I'm gonna drink a soda, which I usually don't do. And I'm gonna sit back. I'm gonna watch the game, and it's gonna be a good time.
I was describing you. You called, or I had you call the show a couple weeks ago after the Pittsburgh San Francisco thing. I had you call my show, and you used the term smitten. You said that you walked into work that morning and you were smitten because the 49ers had helped you guys out. I feel like that's how I felt today. There was something today that you couldn't say a negative word about the Baltimore Ravens today. How the hell could you say a negative word about?
Then how did you show up on my damn show, bringing all that stank over here? Huh?
Dude, I'm just trying to talk with you, man.
You're trying to fight me. You were trying to get me to catch a case? Murder was the case?
I've kind of tried to fight you all season. I'm still looking for one thing.
No, you're absolutely right, though. I mean, how good does the city feel? How good does everybody feel? I mean, it's New Year's, and
All right. It's with that in mind.
Well, hold on. Let me make one more point. I had mentioned, I think it was last week, I was like, man, every time it's a holiday, Thanksgiving, Christmas, New Year's, we pull out a win.
Correct.
Right. So the Super Bowl is right around Valentine's Day. Let's go win the Super Bowl, and we'll do, the prophecy will be fulfilled.
Your next game is
I'll go down as Nostra Brendan. It'll be all good.
I want that T-shirt, by the way.
Nostra Brendan, So Hard University.
Yeah.
I'm not quite as cunning as Sizzle. That guy's a damn genius. He's a savant. He's a savant. He's a true savant.
Yeah, nobody would know.
Right.
This is the funny thing about Sizzle. He'll pull down his pants in front of you in the locker room. I mean, he's a goofball.
No, he's a savant. He can't count to 10. He doesn't know north, south, east, west.
Right.
But the dude will quote every movie
Correct.
you've ever seen.
And he knows all the fifth actor in it. The actor that played the character that you don't even remember being in the
He
movie.
knows the key grip.
Right.
Oh, it was Jason Stevens.
Dude, it was the gaffer. He was also the gaffer for the same other. I'm like, what the hell are you talking about?
He knows all the fluffers in the other kind of movies, too.
That's weird. That's weird that he knows those guys.
Yeah, he's
it's a
one of
good
those
industry
guys.
to be in. Though.
All right, what was your point now? What were you going to say?
What I was going to say is, I feel as though...
Well, it doesn't matter. It's my show, so I'm going to talk some more about what I want to talk about. I pulled a Nestor on you right there.
I'm going on vacation with you this weekend, by the way. We're hanging out more. All right. So I said this week should be High Five a Stranger Week, and I want to implement this here at High Tops tonight. I think that this week, in honor of what you guys have accomplished and the fact that our city is amazing because of what you guys have done, and there are hundreds of cities throughout the country that wish they could be like the city of Baltimore this week, I said this week everybody should walk up randomly to a stranger and just throw them a high five and say, "Go Ravens." So I'm asking everyone in this room. I did it today. I was pumping gas, and I walked over to another dude pumping gas and said, "Bro, I don't know anything about you, but can I throw you a high five?" And he said, "Okay." And I said, "Go Ravens." And he was stoked. I mean, it's an older guy. He was stoked. So I'm telling you, everybody please commit one time this week. Throw a high five to somebody and say, "Go Ravens." Because our city kicks ass this week because of guys like Brandon Ayanbadejo.
If you love Baltimore sports, you'll love WNST.net.